I'm most fearful about just a big change. I've always kind of had relatively the same look for most of my life. It's always the straight black hair for the most part. And I think it's just time to get out of my comfort zone finally and do something wild and fun. Hi, I'm Kaylee, and today I'm getting a big chop and coloring it turquoise. The inspiration for this look is to kind of look a little bit more like a mermaid. I've always loved mermaids all my life, and I think that going for a much more jewel tone, teal turquoise, is going to transition really well from going into the fall and kind of standing out against all of these more neutral brown, orangey tones, and then going into these cooler winter months. I think it'll look beautiful. My hair journey started when I was in 5th grade, and I was watching the news with my parents, and they did a segment on this little girl who looked to be about my age who was also donating her hair. I asked my parents if that was something that I could do, and so I grow out my hair every 2 years now after a big chop, and I donate it to Locks of Love. I think that this is probably going to be the 8th donation. I don't have a problem with my current look per se, but I think that it's not a reflection truly of how I feel. I am most excited that I'm finally going to get this mermaidy look that I've always seen other people do and admired on them, and can finally just see it applied to myself.
Hi, my name is Danny Moon, and I'm a hair colorist and owner of Hair Los Angeles. So I'm most known for my creative, unique tones that I create for my clients. I like to give them the most beautiful and multidimensional tone for them. So I just got back from New York Fashion Week and I had a blast. So check out my page, @MajorMoon. You'll see some of the great artists that I got to work with: Addison Rae, Kristen Stewart, and Kid Cudi. Today I'm gonna give Kaylee a big chop and then create this emerald turquoise hair. Hey, what's up? I'm Danny. Great to have you at Hair Los Angeles. What are we doing today?
We are going to do a big 12-inch chop and color it turquoise. I have always kind of wanted like a green, but I wanted more like a green blue because I like how that fades versus doing like a green yellow. So I was thinking more of a teal turquoise color.
I love those colors for you because they look good on your skin. Like the saturated, like teal or turquoise is very, it's very rich. It maintains the color, and it's almost as low maintenance as possible when it comes to these like vivid colors. So what I'll do is section your hair out in 4s, and then we'll start cutting mini ponytails.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's do it. So I pull out the tape measure and I section her hair in 4 different sections so I get a nice even cut, and there's no mistakes when measuring and cutting this hair. What I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to do a test strand in the back. I'm going to start with 10 minutes just to see how much color is on her hair, while I start to kind of dry cut around her face just so I see exactly what the hair is going to do. I like to do this dry cutting because it just moves different when it's been already like lived in for a second. Starting in the back, I bleach halfway up the head. And then my other assistant will start bleaching to the left of me, so we meet up at the same time. By having multiple people bleaching at the same time, this keeps the hair in the best shape possible. Hair integrity is the most important thing to me when creating these unique, custom, creative colors. The hair is giving us information. The roots are gonna be yellow, and she has leftover color on the end, which is ending up to be red. So what we'll do is we'll pull all the foils out all at the same time so we can shampoo, condition, and start over, focusing only on these red ends. So when I started bleaching her hair, after 15 minutes, I noticed that there was a box dye situation going on. Once we were done bleaching, I put the Schwarzkopf color remover on there just to kind of like scrub off whatever was there without having to do an intense bleach out. We're gonna end up bleaching these red ends to a place just where I know it'll be light enough to take the emerald teal green that we create for it. I pull out 4 colors, maybe 5 colors, just to start creating these unique tones. I want this to be original. I do a test strand to see how porous the hair is, and it takes exactly how I thought it was gonna take. So I begin applying color. I start at the top just so I see how the original tone frames her face and complements her skin tone. As I begin to mix the next batch, I mix it slightly different, just so there's dimension, just so there's a lot of movement happening when all the hair comes together. So I go through the hair, saturating, wiping, making sure that the hair is taking everything it needs to take. Once that's complete, I let it process for 15 minutes. For the shampoo, I'm using the Virtue Full Shampoo just for that extra moisture and that alpha keratin kick. We're just going straight in and we're catching up on the cut. Texturizing, layering, exactly how we want it. Once that's complete, we add our products, starting with the Virtue leave-in. I love Virtue products for the reason is that they have an alpha keratin protein in it that heals the hair as you use it. I layer all my products just to get it exactly where I want it, and I start blowing this beautiful, majestic emerald teal green hair out. Just when I get it exactly where I want it, I finish up and I get ready to turn the chair and show Kaylee what we made for her. All right, ready for the new you?
Yes.
Here we go. Open your eyes.
Oh my God.
So gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Oh my God. I love it. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
It's so vibrant and there's so much depth to it and it's just absolutely gorgeous. I did not think that we could get here from the dark hair that I had. I love it. I feel amazing and so confident with this. You know, certain changes that you might make, it's like, oh, maybe you have to take some baby steps into getting used to it. No, like this feels right to me. This feels like exactly what I've always wanted. Some people, when they have a new look, it's like, oh, I have to get used to it. This feels natural for me.
Seeing Kaylee's reaction in the mirror, you know, never gets old. It's always nice to see somebody see themselves in a way for the first time. It's exciting, it's heartfelt, it's sincere. You know, it makes it all worth it. We were laughing and joking the whole time. I'm really stoked every time we get to do these transformations because they're just so fun.
We chopped off 12 inches, I do believe that we agreed on, but with the extra styling and, you know, just cleaning up, I'm sure we probably got a few more. I feel like he did an amazing job with this color. There's just so much depth. It's not just a single flat color and it's just so unique. It feels expensive and rich and just absolutely gorgeous and I love it.
When it comes to taking care of your creative color, I recommend you shampoo as least as possible. I say once every 3 days. If you can go 6 days, even better. If you have to shampoo your hair, place shampoo around your hairline and on your crown and rinse it thoroughly. Try not to lather, and this will keep your color as vibrant as possible.
I definitely am gonna come back as recommended by Danny to make sure I get my touch up.
When creating these creative colors, what I have in mind is how expensive can I make it look? How luxurious can it be? So I'm on top of it at all times, me and my team. If the bleach is done on a strand of hair, we're pulling it off. When it comes to The integrity of the hair, I know for a fact that it's in the best shape possible. I don't just color hair, I'm also proud to announce that my second collaboration with Reebok, my Terry Cloth Gradient collection, is out now.
I am so excited to donate my locks. I've got my little goodie bag here to take home. And I'm just really happy to know that, I feel super good in my hair and I can do the same for somebody else. So I really hope that Locks of Love will make good use of this for a child in need. I definitely am interested in seeing how this fades and playing around with other shades of blue and green to start off, but I definitely can see myself in the next big chop probably doing drastic, wild, fun color. I don't know, we'll see what's next.